Sir, how do you keep this so clean, sir?
Well, it's actually dirty, son, and I'm going to show you just how easy it is to clean it with TopCoat F11Pro. Actually, check it out. Looks dirty, doesn't it?
I mean, it looks clean, but then you pulled it out, so I see it now.
I mean, seriously though, it looks clean.
It does.
Unless you get right up on it.
Yeah.
That's what we call it TopCoat clean. Now look at the hood.
Oh, wow, yeah.
All right. All right, so I'm going to grab my towel and my product. All right. So what we're going to do today, I'm doing this for a reason. Now we've got a ton of videos already showing this, okay? But again, this is for all the naysayers that comment and say, when we make the statement, you do not have to wash your vehicle again, no soaps, no detergents, nothing. All you need to do is wipe it down with TopCoat F11Pro or a damp microfiber towel or a rainstorm, or rinse it with hose water and wipe it off, whatever. But no soaps, no chemicals, because the way we do things, we don't believe in using that. And I'll tell you why. It scratches more, it scuffs more, it only causes more paint damage over a period of time. Every time you touch the surface, you run the risk of causing damage, period, regardless of what's on there. That's just a fact of life. We are in the elements. The elements wear, they tear. There's no getting around it, right? So what I'm doing though is I'm going to show you, because this has been protected and already pre-treated with TopCoat F11. What I'm about to show you is just how easy it is to clean and maintain. Even though it's dirty, I'm going to go right over all of this dirt, right over everything with TopCoat F11Pro, and I'm going to, in essence, what they call dry wash it and show you that it can be done. Moreover, it will not scuff it, it will not scratch it, it will not cause any damage to this paint or to the surface. So we've even done a 600 lumen LED light right after I did this on a black F350, 6-year-old paint. Did it, and then did an LED light to it, and again, flawless. No scuffs, no scratches. So here we have a 2023 Lincoln Aviator. This is the Black Label Edition hybrid. Expensive vehicle. Very nice vehicle for that matter. Ford knocked this one out of the park. But the point is, it's black. And everybody always says black is the hardest color to maintain, but looks the best, right? But most people won't buy it because they think it's so hard to maintain. Well, it's actually the opposite. It's actually easier to maintain and keep this detailed with TopCoat F11Pro. And again, no more washing, no more chemicals, no more going through car washes, none of that. You don't have to deal with anything. All I need is this product right here and a couple microfiber towels. Now, we're gonna save some time. Normally, I always start up top and I split the glass, I split the top, and then I work my way down. But I'm gonna go around, I'll do side windows, but I'm not gonna do the front windshield because then I gotta get up, stand up. I'll do all the back, I'll do all the front, I'll do everything, and then maybe at the end I'll do the top. But it's for time, it's just for this video. But I'm literally gonna go around this entire vehicle and I'm gonna show you how fast it is to completely 100% get this back to perfect condition very quickly with just simply TopCoat F11Pro without any washing. So first and foremost, we call this TopCoat clean. Now, this vehicle's driven a lot. It looks relatively clean from 5 foot away, but when you get up on it, you can clearly see there's a lot of dirt. There's a lot of stuff that has fallen on this vehicle. Now come over here. Now if I went through a rainstorm, okay, see these water spots and all this? All right, that's actually from going through water. But if I went through a rainstorm, if I let it sit here and let it rain, like the other video I did, it's gonna wash over 90%, even more of this off based on how hard the rain is. Sometimes it completely 100% washes it. Because again, F11Pro is there, so everything's slipping right off, right? It's not sticking. The product won't let the, your weathering build or bond to the surface. So come back here. Your tell-all, of course, is your back, because everything blows up on the back, right? So you can clearly see it's dirty. You can see all these watermarks and so forth, right? Because again, it's being driven, it's through the elements. Even here, look at, you got some debris right here, okay? Look at, just knocked it off. Had some, you know, sand, dirt, whatever. So, detailing 101, rule of thumb. Get your really good microfibers, shake them out. These are really, really high-end microfibers, high density, high fiber. As a matter of fact, you get some of the lint from them in the very beginning because they're cut so thick. But anyways, I always give them a quick shake. So I get 2 to start with. Now, we have black, we have orange, we have green, we have white. The white ones are our best ones, okay? They're a large size, 18 by 18, high fiber count. White so that you can see everything in the surface, everything in the paint, so you know what you're removing. And also just really great polishing, detailing towels. We spec these for a reason. And when you get them, you'll notice it has an actual top coat tag on it because we went through all the hard work of speccing our own towels. So let's get going. I'm talking enough. So I'm gonna start here on the hood. Now you can clearly see this hood has a lot of stuff on it, okay? There's bugs, there's fallout, there's frog dung, for crying out loud. There's all kinds of stuff on this hood, right? So I'm gonna set my one off to the side here, like this, and I'm simply gonna spray. Now, because it's a little more dirtier, I'll use a hair bit more product, but eventually this towel, being water-based, is gonna get damp. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this towel, okay, to do all my final buffing and in the very beginning. And then I'll follow up with the dry one and do the final buff. So you can clearly see all I did was spray directly over it, okay? And now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab my second one, just do my final buff, okay? And look at that. Just that fast. Already did it. Now again, we're gonna hit here. All right, so always give it a shake. I'm gonna get the headlight. All right, go over with my final one. And again, you don't need a lot of this TopCoat F11Pro. A little bit goes such a long way. I'm gonna get inside the engine cowling now. Right here, I'm gonna get my wiper blades, and all I'm using is the excess residue right now that's now in my second towel. That's all I'm doing, okay? So I'll lift this up. We're gonna get in here really good. Whoop. Get in this like that. Final buff. Start working this A-pillar here. Okay, I'm good there. Now remember, I'm not doing the front glass yet, okay? Let me finish the hood. Okay, and a little bit. I'll put a little bit there too. Nothing crazy. Now you notice I didn't spray a lot on there, right? So, same thing here. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's done. Look at that, beautiful black. Looks like black lacquer. It's gorgeous, right? So now typically I'll do a whole front at a time, but I'm gonna just do this front end first. Just mist it really fast. I don't have to go crazy with it, okay? Get this here, and any marks on it, any bugs, I just wiped off a bug gut that was there. Okay, now different here, forgive me. Flip to the side. Okay. Now what's cool about this, all these bugs that were on here are wiping right off, as they will. Notice no water yet, no hose, just simply spraying and buffing everything off, okay? Now if you want to see a difference right out of the gate, go to this side, now go to the other side. All right, ready to press on? Now again, detailing 101, you always start top to bottom. Just a quick rule of thumb. Look how little product I'm using. You can clearly see I'm not using a lot of product, right? So again, working in sections. Get the glass. This half a mirror underneath. Now remember, I'm doing all this with my first towel, okay? I'm not directly in the sun. If I was, I would do smaller sections, okay? Okay, now flip to my dry one and start buffing the product in, okay? Again, it's not rocket science. What's nice is if you missed a spot, you can always go back and buff it in. If it starts to set up on you, just respray the product on it and rebuff. It's that simple. Okay, so let me get my mirror. Just like that. Get the other side of the mirror. You ever notice how you get all these water spots in a mirror on the edges? You'll never have that issue, ever, if you're using this product. The other great thing about this product is we have a UV absorber in it as well, which makes it even better for exterior because of any UV damage that might happen. Now, let me just finish this off. I don't know if you can go from that glass to this glass, okay? But from here to there. All right, ready? Again, little mist, little hit, nothing crazy. Same thing, give a shake of the towel. Finish this area here. Okay. Now let's finish this piece of glass. Okay. Now what's cool about this, I'm almost done. Now it's fender time. Now I can go back up there and come back, but let's just start here, right? So again, little mist. Now notice I'm doing everything. I'm doing plastic, I'm doing paint, I'm doing absolutely everything, right? Get all this lens, this plastic here, right? And just buff it in. Now what's cool is because this vehicle's been coated already with the product. You know what that means, don't you? That means it buffs in way faster. That's why I can do this and do it so fast and so quick. Again, right over dirt, right over all this dust, right over everything. See, he can't believe it either. All right, so let's move on. Now, you can clearly, if you can get a close-up of that door and show everyone, obviously, how dirty that is. See it? So remember, top down. Most of your dirt's gonna be at the bottom, not at the top. But look at, I don't even know what that is. Some kind of fallout from bugs, something, right? So again, a little mist. I like to do usually 4 hits, just quick little sprays. Shake my towel again. Now, this applicator towel is literally becoming an applicator towel. The product's starting to get in here. It's not soaked, but it's getting damp. That means eventually I'm gonna start using this to move the product around. Now, something else that I don't know if you picked up on, and with my talking, maybe you couldn't, but there's no scuffing, there's no scratching, there's no sound of it, nothing. It's very slick, very smooth, and look at that little, whatever that was, came off with my quick fingernail hit. And got a stone chip. Weird, that's a strange spot for a stone chip. Okay, almost done. Now you saw me go right over all that dirt. There's no stopping the video, nothing. Look at all this. Now, look how dirty this is. I'll leave that really dirty spot for last. So now what I'm gonna do, let me get this fender. So again, just a little mist. We already did that half of the front end. Now again, I could be a lot farther ahead if I wasn't doing all this talking and demonstrating. Okay, now are you ready for the door? Same thing, got a Pro, ready? Mist, mist. There's my 4. It's probably a little too much product. So give it a shake. Let's finish it. Door handle, back and forth. Okay, you ready? Now I'm going to get the lower area underneath. Now we're going to final buff. And almost done. Okay, and we're done. Now I just did this whole half of this vehicle. Let's do the back, by the way. And then we would have completely done the whole half except for the top, which again is just as easy. I will get this back piece. And while I'm up here, I'm just going to finish it off. Okay. All right, and half of this. Ready? There we go. Now wait till you see this. This is gonna be cool. Ready? I don't know if you can get some good before and afters on this, but. Okay. We're gonna do our final buff. Look at that metallic paint popping out. Wow, that's gorgeous. We're gonna do our lens. Look at all this water spots just wiping right off. It's coming right off. nooks and crannies, just get your nooks and crannies. Very simple. Okay. Got that. And it's drying a little bit, so I'll hit it one more time. Now let's come down here, get our plate. Get this whole section here, under here. Okay, let's get back here. Let's get our pipes and our tips. Okay, now again, like I said, follow up with your polishing one. Okay, let's finish up. Okay. And there you go. A little warm out here. So now we're ready to do the next half. I mean, you can clearly see the metallic paint popping out. Isn't that incredible? So no scuffs, no scratches. We're gonna finish it up. Same thing. Now I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to detail. Let everyone see, again, how I'm doing this. Remember, because this towel now has product in it, I can start using this to do what I need to do. So I don't always have to keep spraying now. By the way, I don't know if you caught all those water spots that were there that just literally came right off. There's a good one down there. Ready? Finish the hood. Spray. You know what's cool? There's little sap drips on here. Just coming right off. Look at, let me show you. Come here. Let me show you a sap drip. That's a sap drip. Right there. Now watch this. Gone. Here's another one. Right here. Gone. Here's one. Look at this one. Right here. You see it? Gone. You see how cool that is? Meaning, the good part is nothing is getting through the coating and causing damage. And that's another reason we tell people you should be at least detailing your vehicle at least every 3 months so you can catch issues. I got behind a huge stone truck the other day, and this front end should have been destroyed. And I got a couple chips, but nothing major. But it should have been just demolished, and it wasn't. So now we're gonna, again, do the wiper. I'm gonna get this cowling. And the other reason why you wanna get this plastic is because you're coating the plastic, you're protecting it, and you're also, again, making sure that you're putting that UV coating on it. And sun is terrible when it comes to plastics. We all know that, right? Our final buff. And that wiper really good. Now normally I'd get the wipers really good when I do the front windshield. I'm gonna do it while you guys are all here, so I can show you. just got a couple doors to do it. And get this rear quarter panel. Get that done, out of the way. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this down because it's a little dirty now, right? I can still use it for the rims, but now I'm going to start over with another one. Okay, just like this. Okay. Now we're coming close to being fully done. And the one thing I'll do, I will go around this whole vehicle, just do a final polish, making sure everything's buffed in, all product is wiped off. So I have this high lustrous shine. Now, once I'm done with the outside, I will move to the rims. Then I move to the door jambs. Now you notice I use 2 towels at the same time. Years of professional detailing. Okay, and we're done. Okay, we're almost ready to go. We give a shake out. It is hot, isn't it, Emmons?
Indeed.
Now I don't know if you're catching this on film, but how fast I am buffing all this off. Now see, that was dirt on the very, very bottom under here. So now that I know there's a lot of dirt down there, what I'm going to do, I will come back over and I will spray just down there. Okay, and as you can see, there you have it. So, completely just did the whole vehicle, one side to the other, whole hood, rear end, doors, everything. One product, no washing, no soaps, no detergents, nothing. Simply TopCoat F11Pro and 3 microfiber towels. I still have 1 left. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna do the roof, I'm gonna do the front windshield, I'm gonna do the rims, the wheel wells, and then I'm gonna go to the interior, and all I'm gonna do is wipe out the door jambs. So Why don't you keep rolling? That way we can show people from start to finish exactly what I'm doing. I'm even gonna do the carpets. I'm gonna wipe down some of the interior. So anyway, so let me get up there now. So when it comes to doing the roof, what I like to do is, in order to get up there, obviously, I will take one of these microfibers. I always lay it on the door sill, like that, because I don't want to scuff and ruin the door sill. I'm going to get my last microfiber towel, okay? And I'm going to finish this glass and this roof. So I got my product in my back pocket. I got my towels, okay? I'm gonna hop up there. So because I'm gonna get to the back, I'm gonna step up on the tire and we're gonna start the process all over again. Now you can clearly see it's really dirty up here. No two ways about it. So start buffing all over again. Now again, on the roof, you always have a lot of fallout. Always. This is where all the fallout really takes place. Anything that's truly damaging can happen up here. It takes the blunt of everything, right? That part's done. I'm going to move over to the glass. We'll move to the front. I'm going to pull my wiper blade up. And we're going to repeat the process. That's cool. That sap just flaked right off. Okay, now it's time for the front windshield. So if you want to come to the front end, I'll show you how to do that. Okay, you ready? Remember, that's that same one I've been using. So, okay. It's gonna slide all over the place. I gotta set this in my back pocket because it will zing right off the car, folks. Here we go. There's a bug, gone. Now you clearly saw how dirty this was, right? And you can clearly see I'm going right over it with no worries. Paint, plastic, glass, everything. Doesn't matter. Okay, and let's finish it up. Okay, you ready? Okay. Here, can you get in the film or you get in my face? almost done. So that is a complete, almost detail. The only thing left is rims and tires. When it comes to the rims, I put a little bit more into it. Good microfibers I keep here. Bad microfibers that are already dirty, you know, I use to start with. Now it's something too is, as I've been doing this, the sun's out. So I've been sort of caught in the sun as well. I think the most satisfying thing is how everything has come right off. There hasn't been anything that is stuck. Watermarks, sap, nothing. Just nothing. All right, so I'm gonna get my good one, my final buff. While I'm here, make my wheel well lit. And press on. Now we went from that to that, and you can clearly see all the mud this vehicle's going through and how dirty the conditions were. But then again, that inside was not top coated, right? So puts it in perspective. It is really hot out. Puts it in perspective, of course, just how dirty this thing should be, right? And it's not. All again, because it's protected with the product. That towel's shot. So this is going to be my new go-to. The love gloves would be great right about here. Okay. And then 2 more to go. And now the other cool part too is, let me show you the door jambs really quick. So here's the door jambs. Now again, you can clearly see just how dirty it was, right? Now watch this. Just take the product, quick little mist. You don't need a lot of this stuff, remember? A little bit goes a long way. I'm actually even overusing it. And then, something really cool, you can even do the seal if you want. And what I like about doing the seal is it keeps it supple, and it keeps a lot of the dust and dirt from falling in your seal and ruining it. And it will not make it hard. It's not going to flake. It's not going to ruin it. It's going to keep it supple and keep it from dry, rotting, and cracking. And there you have it. So again, you can clearly see just how easy it is to use this product and how you get every square inch so that you can make sure that it's treated, it's protected, everything looks brand new again, and you're ready for the elements all over again with the best shine and protection, and just that easy. Remember, is it work? Everything's work, right? But when you consider this thing was completely dirty, didn't have to wash it, didn't have to do anything, didn't have to dry it, went right over all that dirt, right over all that debris, completely cleaned it back to brand new just by simply wiping it down. And I dare you to try to find a scratch in this paint. You're not going to find it. And that's the thing. So another thing you might find is my fat belly touching the glass when I was working up top. And then lastly, I want to show you something really cool. So let me put the dirty towels off to the side really fast. Hang on. Watch this. All right. So we know that white is really, really hard to work with, right? We all know that. Anyone that has a white interior like this, you're always worried about your blue jeans staining, rubbing off on it. Well, guess what? Not only will this protect against that and keep all that from happening, it'll make an easy cleanup. It'll make it so your leather seats don't get dirty. It wipes right off with just simply water. And we're about to release our new fabric interior protector. Bar none, the best on the market. So again, get ready for another really great niche product. It'll actually even outperform this. But I want to show you. So check this out down here. So you can clearly see this mat's been used, right? Obviously stones, dirt, dust, right? So what you would normally do is go like this, pop it out, okay? Grab it. You just give it a little shake, okay? Get all the heavy stuff out. Now, if you can't, like in the truck, it's okay because I'm going to show you, again, how cool it is. And you can literally get everything, one, with these microfiber towels, and two, because it's been already treated with F11, with the Pro, you can see how fast everything just cleans and wipes right off. And the other good part is how it stays clean, looking brand spanking new. Okay, now we're going to put this back. Big chunks. Now check this out. Watch this. You're going to be able to see this, okay? So, ready? Set that off to the side. I'll take that microfiber towel and watch. It's that simple. Getting it clean, right back to normal. Look at it. Awesome. So again, huge benefits to this product. There's nothing you can't do. Door jams, rubber seals, even this down here. Now, like I told you, when I move into door jams, I do all the rubber seals. Shine on this, please, not me. All of this, right? Now watch this. See all this kick plate here? Again, hit the rubber, hit all of that. And I use a little too much, but watch this. Okay, and look at the difference. Isn't that killer? There you go, folks. So anyway, 2 rims, 3 doors, and I got to get out of this sun. So you literally watched me, you actually saw me do this vehicle dirty, okay? No water, no hoses, no soaps, no detergents, no nothing. Look what I just did on that wheel well, okay? And brought this vehicle 100% back to perfect. And you might say, oh, well, yeah, it's a new vehicle, of course. Well, we've done this on old cars, new cars. You know, we've got vehicles that have 10-year-old paint. We got vehicles, I got a 66 Lincoln that we do this to. All of our customers, I mean, it's not just us, folks. It's, you know, on our demo vehicles, it's our customers, it's all vehicles, all kinds of paint, flat, you know, denims to high gloss to enamels, you name it. This product you can use on everything. And the reason, one of the main reasons why is because we're one of the very only products out there that are water-based. And we use a whole different technology than all these other coatings on the market use. Especially these products claiming to be real ceramics when they're actually not real ceramics. So, but you can clearly see the difference. So whether it's this 1 year, 5 year, 15 year, it will always look this good down the road, which means no buffing, no clay barring, no, you know, major detailing. And if I do this at least every 3 months, which is what we recommend, you should be working on your vehicle anyway, this vehicle will stay in tip-top shape. It won't fade, it won't discolor. The headlights won't turn yellow because of all the unique technologies that we provide in this wonderful, wonderful product called TopCoat F11Pro. So I hope that helped, and I hope that, again, put it to bed, that you can clearly go over a dirty vehicle with TopCoat F11Pro without having to wash. We'll see you later. Oh, hold on, that back glass.
Go.
Should I keep this or get rid of it for the F450? Yeah, an F450.
I mean,
I'm working on it's a used 2022 because they don't have.
Yeah, but it's just such a different vehicle, though, man. This is.
I love my trucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do really like this thing.
Is that a dually? The
Yeah.
450, yeah.
Yeah, it's the big boy F450,
Yeah.
and it's the biggest, baddest truck Ford makes. And I've ordered one for 2.5 years. I ordered a 2022.
Yeah.
Never came in. They canceled
Chips,
it.
right?
Canceled it. Yep, canceled it on me. And I ordered the new 2023. Same thing, canceled on me. Apparently all Ford made was the Lariats and the cheaper versions. So now they called and asked me to put in a 2024 order. And I'm like, I'm tired, I just want fucking one. You know? So I said, you got a 2022? And miraculously, a limited came in with 15,000 miles on it. And again, very nice truck. And, you know, it's what I want. But and I'm thinking the resale value on that's going to be a lot better than this.
Get it and keep this too.
Yeah, you see that? No. We don't have that kind of money anymore. But not worth screwing around with cars on anymore, that's for sure. We spent too much money getting this company back.
I mean, the way you've talked, I know you love this car.
Yeah, I really do like it.
I mean,
it rides so nice. It moves out. You got the all-wheel drive. It is cool. Now we're done.
so we just detailed your whole Lincoln with F11Pro. How do you feel, Scott?
In Florida, sweaty and hot. But if it wasn't for being in Florida, or I should say not being in Florida, but in this crazy heat wave we're in, totally fine. At least I wasn't panting like a dog and drinking out of a water bowl. But all in all, again, very easy, very straightforward with the product. Better yet, look at the results. Not a mark on it, except a stone chip here and there because I got caught behind a dump truck. But even then, I should have been completely destroyed with the dump truck. Oh, let me get this spot here. There you go. Now, I didn't do the fender, I just did the lip, but yeah. I mean, just think about what I did. Just really think about what I did. It has been a very long time since I've wiped this car down. I think I got it, I wiped it down. A month later I wiped it down and then I haven't touched it. And just with everything going on my back. And so I know it's been over 3 months. So knowing that and seeing these results, wiping it down the way I did, every square inch, and everything came off. I mean everything. No bug damage, no bird drops, no splatter of any concern anywhere. you know, one thing we get here where I live is frogs. And the frogs like to literally poo on your vehicle, okay? Well, that's very acidic and it can start ruining your surfaces. That's why you always want to get your tops of your surfaces first, right? And but again, there was several spots, no damage. We had sap from the oak trees. I showed it to you. Wiped right off. Didn't leave a mark, didn't stain. Very hydrophobic, obviously. You know, it's just very easy, very effective, and again, results speak for themselves. So, oh, one thing that people always ask about with high-end cars, you know, like this, because this thing is a techno box. I've had Mercedes, BMWs, Porsches. I've had every almost known brand there is because I'm a car guy, right? Lamborghinis, you name it. And this Lincoln, I'm telling you, and this isn't a commercial for Ford, but has beat every single one of them. I even ordered an Alpina X7, $170,000 SUV, and this is better. Handles better, just as much, if not more horsepower, more technology, rides better, seat comfort better, dynamic suspension, everything you could imagine for 92, okay? But I bring this up because there's sensors all throughout. And a lot of the times coatings, especially ceramics, okay, can alter and affect the sensors, especially your adaptive cruise control where you're riding up on somebody. Well, the benefit with TopCoat F11Pro is it's not going to affect any of your sensors. And that's becoming a big issue, whether it's your wiper sensors in your glass, whether it's your high beams and low beams sensors, whether it's your adaptive cruise control sensor, your lane changing sensors, or keeping you in lane, you know, where it drives itself, all the above, no worries with this product. Other products, you gotta worry about it. So anyway, just another win for TopCoat F11 Pro.